Hello everybody, this is Heidi with Kiddos Corral, and tonight is just a leisure night at home. In fact, I have no children except for Dylan, and he's on his computer. He's really good about just kind of being to himself. He's just that kind of kid. I am drinking myself a cup of coffee right now, and if you're curious, this is the Duck Dynasty cup that I bought. I'm not sure how long I've had this, probably since Christmas. Anyways, I've been cleaning house all day today, and this is going to be kind of a casual, very casual Sunday simple supper. I have decided to make my kids some blueberry muffins because we have a very hectic week, and I want them to be able to have a nice breakfast, but I want it to be on the go and already ready because I have a very hectic week this week planned. So I thought that I would just let you watch me put them together and see how they come out, and I thought it would be fun, and I'm adjusting the camera. There we go. Hopefully the lighting's okay. It's evening time. It actually says we're supposed to have storms again. We can't seem to escape the bad weather around here, guys. Okay, so my recipe makes 12 muffins, and you need to start out with, I'm trying to see here, 1.5 cups of sugar. I'm having to look at it because I have it written as a triple recipe, and so I have it written out different ways, so forgive that, you know, this is kind of an all over the place type of recipe here. So yeah, 1.5 cups of sugar. And I've got my little thing of sugar here. So that's 1. And now we need 1/2. There's our sugar. And you already know it's going to be good because it's got sugar in it. Okay, so next you want to go ahead and preheat your oven for 400 degrees, and I've already done that. Now you need 2 teaspoons of salt. Wait a minute. 1 teaspoon of salt. So let me get my salt. And I'm not too picky about measuring out some items. I kind of just eyeball it. It's just the way I've been doing for a little while. All right, we got our salt. And then we need 3/4 cups of melted butter. Now what I need to do is I need to just get my stick of butter and cut it and get it in the microwave so that it's melted. So I'm doing that now. I gotta get a bowl. So far we got butter and sugar. I'm starting to sound like Paula Deen recipe. A lot of you guys have asked me if I knew how to cook when I got married, and I have to tell you the answer is no. Now this is going to make a loud noise, and I apologize. My microwave is loud. I don't know why. Okay, we need 2 eggs. I'm going to go ahead and get that out. Yep, you can hear it popping already. Alright, you need 2 eggs. I'm just going to crack those in here with the sugar. And I'll put the recipe down below for any of you that would like to copy and paste it, or to be able to follow along with a written version instead of hearing me yap. 100 times. We also need a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm gonna add that in. I love vanilla extract, especially if you buy a really good brand. I'm gonna go ahead and put my butter in. And I need to get a spatula. There we go. And this is one of those recipes, you just follow it along. You throw everything wet, pretty much wet with the sugar first, and then you add your dry ingredients. So I'm gonna go ahead and break up my eggs and make sure they're good and mixed with the sugar. Already smells like a sugar cookie. I love that smell. Okay, now you are going to need to put in 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder. And I need to find my baking powder. I know I got it out. Where are you? Here it is. Okay. And if I say something wrong in the video, like I said, I'll have it written down below, and that way you guys can follow along on the, you know, the typed out version. Because I am like reading 3 different recipes on this piece of paper, because one's for 1 and one's for 2, one's for 3, and it's kind of all jumbled up because it's handwritten by yours truly. Let's see. Yes, 1.5. I just wanted to double check that. For some reason it seems like a lot, but you just follow the directions. Okay. Now you need 1/2 cup of milk. Excuse me, 1/4 cup of milk. And I'm looking for a measuring cup here. And I'm just using whole milk because that's all I have. Let me see what this, yeah. You need 1/4 cup of milk. And you go ahead and mix that together. Looks like I'm going to be running to Walmart tomorrow morning to get some more milk for coffee. And then lastly, you're going to need 2.5 cups of flour. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to bring my flour over. And when you measure flour, you are to put it in and then take your finger and level it off. That way you know you have, because anytime you make muffins or bread or anything like that, you want the perfect amount of flour, because it can make a difference of them being moist or really dense. And you wouldn't want really dense blueberry muffins. That would be kind of yucky. Okay, so at this point, you want to let this mix together, and I have it on my recipe to let it mix for a good solid 2 minutes. So that is what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to put you through listening to my machine the entire time. I'm just going to start it, and I'll be back whenever 2 minutes is up. Okay, I let it mix for 2 minutes. I got a spatula out. I went ahead and I went around the edges, making sure that there was nothing dry left. And I'm just kind of showing you guys what I'm trying to hold it up for you guys, it's heavy. You can see the consistency. All right, now My recipe says 2 cups of blueberries. I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust how much they put in some of these containers, but I just use one of these containers from the grocery store. But it's 2 cups is what and they've already been washed. I just wash them in that and I use it as a strainer. It's just the easiest way. Now you don't want to put your blueberries in there and then use your mixer, because otherwise you're going to have like squish. They're going to be all squish and they're not going to be whole and plump and delicious. So you want to just fold these in to your batter at this point. And let me move this back a little bit for you guys. You just want to fold this in so that you get all of those blueberries folded in. Otherwise, if you use your mixer, like I said, first of all, it's going to turn the batter blue. Your blueberries are going to look like they bled to death in there, and then that's not going to be real attractive. I've got my muffin pan here with the little muffin liners. And every time I shoot a video, I never can seem to think what in the world them things are called for whatever reason. I have no idea. I try to fill these muffin cups at least a half a cup to 3/4 of a way full. This has a good bit of baking powder in it. They're going to rise pretty nicely. And so you don't want to overfill your cup. Make sure you grab those blueberries and get those in there. I just give all of them a good, heaping one of these scoops that I have, and then whatever's left, I disperse evenly between the rest of, all the muffins. And I just make an even dozen with the batter that I have. These will smell so yummy when they come out of the oven and while they are baking. A few of these will be devoured before bedtime and not even make it to breakfast. But this already looks heavenly. I love blueberries. And right now is an excellent time to make blueberry muffins, because you can get a little container of blueberries for $1 at my local grocery store. So really and truly, if you can take that, I like to take blueberries and put them in pancakes. I like to make blueberry waffles. And there's nothing better than a good blueberry muffin. So once I get these all full, I will come back and show you what the pan looks like before I stick them in the oven. And these are going to go in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes until a toothpick that is inserted into the muffin comes out clean. Then you know that the center of your muffin is completely cooked. Okay, as you can see, this filled this up pretty nicely. And I just kind of give it a good shake. I make sure there's no like batter around the edges of the muffin cup, because it'll tend to burn around the edges. It'll make like a brown mark, and you don't want that. You want your muffins to look really pretty whenever they come out of the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these into the oven. My oven is preheated, and I'm going to sit down and drink my coffee while I wait for these gems to come out. Okay, my muffins are done. Look how beautiful they came out. And they're big. You think about how many times somebody goes to Starbucks and pays $2.50 for a muffin, when you could take a Friday night and have a muffin that you made yourself every day of the week. You could even have 2. And my blueberries were 99 cents. And just some common household ingredients. It's just some regular kitchen ingredients that you'd have on hand, and you can have something absolutely delicious like homemade blueberry muffins. I hope you guys enjoyed this Sunday Simple Supper. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up on this video, and I'll be talking to you guys again soon. And remember, I will link I will write out my recipe for the blueberry muffins down below in the description box. There are a lot of people that ask me where they can find the recipe, and I have been trying, if I don't precisely say the recipe in the video all the way through, or if I tell you that if I say it wrong, like I did today, I will for sure write the recipe or type it out. I won't write it, but I'll type it out for you guys, so you guys will have it. It will be down below and you guys can copy and paste it. Anyways, this is going to be delicious. I'm going to let these cool. I'm going to individually wrap these so that the kids can grab them before they go to work and have their busy day. And I'll be talking to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.